Hello friends, welcome to M for Mathematics. I'm Kamal. In my previous 3 videos on relations and functions, I've covered grade 11th CBSE syllabus. Now from this video onward, I'll be taking grade 12th relations and functions topic. In this, first topic is types of relations. There are 3 types of relations. One is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Let A be a non-empty set. Then a relation R on A is said to be reflexive if ordered pair A, A belongs to R for all A belongs to A. What it means? If A is related to A for each A belongs to set A, then that relation R is said to be a reflexive relation. It means every element of set A must be related to itself. Then relation is said to be a reflexive relation. We'll take one example. Let A be any set of all lines in xy plane and R be any relation in A which is defined by R is equals to, this is ordered pair L1, L2. These are the two lines from set A such that L1 is parallel to L2. Now we will show that this R is a reflexive relation. How to show that? We have to show that this is a reflexive relation. So we'll start like this. Let L be any line in A. So just remember one thing, when it's a case of parallel lines, every line is parallel to itself. So we can say that line L is parallel to itself. L is parallel to L. What it means? If L1 is parallel to L2, it means that L1, L2 belongs to R. So when L is parallel to L, it means L, L belongs to R. So if AA belongs to R, it is a reflexive relation. So in this case, L, L belongs to R, it means R is reflexive. Now, second type is symmetric relation. If ordered pair A, B belongs to R, it implies B, A belongs to R for all A, B belongs to A. What it means? If element A is related to B, it shows that B is also related to A for all AB belongs to set A. Then relation R is said to be a symmetric relation. Okay. Now we'll take the same example which we have discussed for reflexive. Now we'll show that line L1 is parallel to L2. It is a symmetric relation. Now how to show that? Let L1, L2 belongs to A such that L1, L2 is in R. What it means? If L1, L2 is in R, then L1 is parallel to L2. If line L1 is parallel to line L2, we can say that L2 is also parallel to L1. It means when L1 is parallel to L2, it says that L1, L2 belongs to R. So now when L2 is parallel to L1, it means L2, L1 also belongs to R. So if you look at the definition, if AB belongs to R, and this implies that BA also belongs to R, then relation is a symmetric relation. So here it is proved that if L1, L2 belongs to R, it shows that L2, L1 is also in R. It means this relation is a symmetric relation as well. Now the third type. Third type is transitive relation. If A, B, this ordered pair is in R, and B, C is also in R, it shows that AC also belongs to R, then relation R is said to be a transitive relation. What it means? In set A we have three elements, A, B and C. Element A is related to element B and element B is related to element C. It together shows that A is related to C. Now in the same example we'll show that this relation, that is line L1 is parallel to L2, is a transitive relation as well. To show that, we'll consider three lines. Let L1, L2, L3 are in A, such that L1, L2 belongs to R. What it means? That line L1 is parallel to line L2 and L2, L3 belongs to R. What it means? That L2 is also parallel to L3. With the help of these two relations, that L1 is parallel to L2 and L2 is parallel to L3, we can say that line L1 is also parallel to line L3. Now, if L1 is parallel to L3, it means L1, L3 belongs to R. Just look at the definition. When L1 is parallel to L2, it means L1, L2 belongs to R. So when L1 is parallel to L3, it means L1, L3 also in R. L1, L2 was in R, L2, L3 was in R. Together they show that L1, L3 also belongs to R. It means this relation R is a transitive relation. Now, the next term is equivalence relation. A relation R in a set A is said to be an equivalence relation if it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. A relation which shows all the three properties, that is, it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then that relation is known as an equivalence relation. If you just recall the example which we discussed in the previous three relations, that lines are parallel, right? So in that example we have shown that R is reflexive as each line is parallel to itself, so R is reflexive. R was symmetric as well, right? We have shown that L1 is parallel to L2. What it means? That L2 is also parallel to L1, so it is a symmetric relation. Then finally we have shown that R is transitive as well. L1 is parallel to L2, L2 is parallel to L3, it means L1 is parallel to L3 as well. So this relation R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So we can say that R is an equivalence relation. So to show that a relation is equivalence, we need to show that that relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive as well. Now we'll take some examples to explain all these types of relations.